Call to order this meeting of the Sayreville Planning Board. Could everyone please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, good evening, everyone. Beth, has this meeting been advertised in accordance with the Open Public Meetings Act?
Yes, Chairman, it has.
Roll call, please, Beth.
Mr. Hukevich?
Here.
Mr. Allegra?
Here.
Mr. Bolton? Mr. Elmeyer? Ms. Larman? Mr. Mueller?
Here.
Mr. Shaw?
Here.
Councilman Zabrowski? Chairman Tai? Mr. Cornell? Mr. Fowler?
Here.
Mr. Sordillo? We have a quorum.
Thank you, Beth. Any resolutions for memorialization?
None this evening.
Any minutes?
This evening, we have planning board minutes from February 7th.
Okay, I'll entertain a motion to accept the minutes.
Make a motion to accept.
Is there a second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay,
Beth, is there anything on the communication agenda?
none this evening.
Any site plan subdivisions?
None this evening?
Okay, so I'll entertain a motion to open the public portion.
Motion to open the public portion. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Okay, any members of the public who would like to be heard? And Joe, if you want to state something on the record?
And please just note, members of the public, that you can make any comment you would like about matters that within the planning board's jurisdiction, but it can't be about a specific application because there's no hearing on that application scheduled this evening. That can be that any comment you want to make on a specific application has to be made when the application hearing is being held before the board. The applicant's here and can respond to any comments being made.
Thank you, Joe. And if you wouldn't mind, before you come speak, if you can introduce your name for the record and where you live.
Joe Carmazin, 322 Ernston Road.
Did you catch that, Beth? Okay, thank you.
So I was here to speak about the property in question, but I'm only here for one reason, to request a RLUIPA lawyer to assist.
That's a fine comment
That's
to make.
all
It
I
was
want to
just
say.
here to talk about the substance of the
I-
application.
Absolutely. I'm not here to make a case. I'm here to just ask for assistance in this very specific case. I understand a lot of you are experts at what you do, but, you know, as far as a religious, there's specialized lawyers and people to assist. I just want to make sure everybody gets a fair shake between the town and the applicant, honestly. So I'm here to request on behalf of a lot of Sayreville residents, we all made this statement, so I'm just going to read it, okay? On behalf of the residents of Sayreville, we are requesting a RLUIPA lawyer to be hired to review and assist on the application for Ernston Road House of Worship. While there are qualified people on the planning board, our concern is that they are not religious land use experts. It would be beneficial to have experts to advise, to help preserve as much quality of life as possible surrounding the property and the rest of Sayreville, as this will impact the entire town. Since there is a delay in the hearing application, it would be time appropriate to bring on these professionals now to assist the town and demonstrate to the residents everything is being done to secure the best possible outcome. If the RLUIPA lawyer exceeds the planning board's budget, it's to my understanding that maybe the council can have a vote on this to maybe provide the funds. We believe the proposed location and the size, blah, blah, blah. As such, a thorough RLUIPA review to assess the implications of moving forward with the application is in its current form warranted. Having an expert professional in religious land use law can help guide the planning board and community to make sure it is a fair and transparent process for everyone involved. Transparency is vital in regards to the project of this size. We are also requesting other independent studies for maybe traffic, environment, noise, and light, and other impacts to the community. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else from the public would like to be heard? Seeing no one in the room, I'll entertain a motion to close the public portion.
I'll make the motion to close. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Okay, so Beth, any old business, new business, administrative matters?
So our next meeting is March 20th, Jay?
Mr. Chairman, at your March 20th meeting, you have the firm of Hire Gruel coming before you to make a presentation. If you recall, last year, they worked on your master plan update, and they're following up with that and also because you have a lot of new board members, they're going to come in and kind of give a summary of what was done last year and what they're working on now.
Great, that's a good idea.
Thank you.
Thanks.
The only other.
Hey, anything else, Beth? Any resolutions, executive sessions, et cetera?
So this evening, we'd like to go into executive session for professional services contract negotiations.
Okay,
Okay.
so I entertain a
A
vote.
resolution. Whereas Section 8 of the Open Public Acts, new NJSA 10:4-12B1-9 permits the exclusion of the public from a meeting in certain circumstances. And whereas the planning board is of the opinion that such circumstances currently exist and now therefore to be resolved by the planning board of the Borough of Saraville, County of Middlesex, State of New Jersey as follows. The public shall be excluded from discussions in the closed session at the planning board meeting on March 6, 2024. The general nature of the subject matters to be discussed are as follows: contract negotiations, professional services. Minutes will be kept, and once the matter involving the confidentiality of the above no longer requires that confidentiality, then the minutes can be made public. The board may take action of those items discussed in executive session upon completion of the executive session discussion and enter back into open session. Can I get a motion?
I'll make that.
Second?
Second.
Roll call. Mr. Urkevich?
Yes.
Mr. Allegra?
Yes.
Mr. Elmeyer?
Yes.
Ms. Larman? Mr. Mueller?
Yes.
Mr. Shaw? Councilman Zabrowski? Great.
Okay, so why don't we all go into the room outside, just so we have an executive session. We have to talk in private with our attorney. So we're going to excuse ourselves, go out to the room, and then we'll be back, okay? All right. Okay. So we're done with our executive session and there's no more business. So I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Okay,
Thank you, everybody.
great. That's it. Our next meeting is the 20th.
20th.
So